Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonate and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So I'm recording this message in the energy of angel number 328. I'm actually also in this energy of the 1111 portal, today being the 10th of the 1st, 2026. But regardless of when you hear this message, my messages are timeless, and I believe it's when you're most needing to hear the message. So I've recorded quite a few messages this rising. One of them, there were so many distractions, there was just so many distractions that it kind of broke the message down into 3 separate recordings. So until I kind of edit those together, I'm not sure when I would upload those to the channel. But regardless of when you hear those messages or any of my messages are timeless. And I believe it's when you're most needing to hear the message. But in the energy of angel number 328, I've got here, is widely interpreted as a message of divine abundance and fulfillment of prayers. It suggests that the universe has heard your positive affirmations and is providing the support needed to transition into a new prosperous phase of life. The specific spiritual components of 328 include divine abundance. It signifies that divine abundance is flowing towards you, which may manifest as money, love, time, or energy. The presence of the number 8 specifically points to financial success, growth and prosperity, balance and harmony. The combination of 3, cooperation and completeness, and 2, harmony and partnership, suggests that the growth will flourish through collaborative efforts and maintaining a state of balance, endings and new beginnings. This number often appears when a chapter of life is closing. It validates that the ending is necessary to make room for the positive changes and a wonderful new beginning. Intuition and connection. So seeing angel number 328 is an encouragement to trust your intuition and visions. It is frequently associated with a call to deepen your connection with the spiritual guides or your ascended masters to find direction for your future. If you're seeing this number frequently, spiritual practitioners often suggest cleaning and enhancing your living space to reflect the new energy entering your life. So as I was just sitting here anyway, just channeling for the next energy message, which is this message, I was picking up on this energy as I was processing all of the other messages throughout the last few hours, I want to say. I've been picking up on this energy of be proud of every scar. You've come far. Healing of your mind, body, and soul. You heal yourself and you heal your soul. You heal your soul and you heal yourself. Works hand in hand type of an energy. I was then being brought back to the channeled message of you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You know, you're not alone. As it is above, so it is below. Your spirit guides will always guide and protect you, always lead you, especially in times of need, but also always give praise and thanks and show gratitude, appreciation, even when things are not going your way. The Most High will never bring you to it without the means to bring you through it. Tap into the silence, even in the midst of the noise and the distractions. There's a message in all things, and this energy of looking for the silver lining within that dark cloud. So in regards to that energy, for those that I'm connecting with, in this energy also of 1111, which is this portal that we're in right now, today being the 11th, I think I said the 10th, but today being the 11th of the 1st, 2026. So let's just see in regards to this energy of this message and for those I'm connecting with. So there's 2 cards that want to come through. And at the bottom of this deck, we've got card number 25, the underwater realm. And I'm kind of picking up on this energy here, you know, 2 5s is what I'm picking up on. The 5 of Cups is energy, but there's sunrise, you know, and there's an ending to that energy that I was picking up on. We've got card number 43, and we've also got card number 6 in this energy of angel number 436 of sunrise here. So I want to read these from the book, but I'm kind of also nudged to look at this angel number. Angel number 436. So the spiritual context of angel number 436 is primarily interpreted as a message regarding communication, balance, and the intersection of physical needs with spiritual growth. In angel numerology, seeing 436 is often considered a sign from your guardian angels that communication is the key. It serves as a reminder to express your needs and thoughts clearly to both others and to the divine realm. The number's meaning is derived from its individual digits. 4, being stability, represents honesty, integrity, and building a solid foundation through hard work. And 3, self-expression, resonates with creativity, growth, and the presence of your ascended masters to guide your skills and your talents. And domestic balance, in this energy of 6, focuses on home life, responsibility, and providing for material needs without losing sight of your spiritual values. Together, 436 encourages you to trust that your material needs, like home and finances, will be met as you focus on your personal purposes and open communication. Biblical meanings. In the biblical studies, 436 refers to specific words used in scriptures, refers to the oak or great tree. Spirituality. These trees represent landmarks or worship, hospitality, and covenant. For example, Abraham received divine messages under the oak of Mamre, I believe that says. So anyway, in Greek, angel number 436 means to oppose fully or to stand one's ground. It is a military term used in verses like James 4 verse 7. Resisted the devil and he will flee from you. And in Ephesians 6 verse 13, symbolizing spiritual warfare and the strength to withstand spiritual or moral opposition. So the summary as you break down this numerology: personal growth, harmonizing your practical responsibilities with 4, with your creative spirit in the energy of 3. Stability, finding peace in your home and personal life in the energy of 6. And resilience, taking a firm stand against negative influences, is in this energy. So we've got this energy here of the end. So from the book, the card reads, this card points to a complete and total ending of something, such as a relationship, a problem, or an era. Be assured it does not foretell a physical death. In some cases, it may indicate that a loved one has recently passed. But consider that even the birth of a child is an ending of sorts. Even as you say hello, it's also a final goodbye to how you lived before. Death is among the most sacred of portals, no matter what may precede or surround it. Death itself is an ultimate in transcendence, and in this life experience that is characterized by change, it benefits us to make friends with it. This is especially true for those who desire to be powerful and wise. If the condition that ended or is ending was something you loved or wanted, you are entering a time of grief. If the condition was unloved or unwanted, you are entering a time of relief. These feelings and others may appear in combination with each other. If the situation is more complex, regardless, you will emerge with a deeper understanding, and the decks will be utterly cleared for something brand new to be born. Grief is always surprising. The depth of its pain is something we forgot, or we forget until we feel anew. Even if it feels like you can't bear it, remember that you can. Your heart was made to bear it. Your ancestors bore it. Future generations will bear it. It hurts terribly, but it's absolutely something you can survive. Be brave. Enter the portal with your eyes open. Breathe deeply. Remember that death is a part of life and that others have been here before. Feel any feelings that arise and cultivate a willingness to be, with the reality that in the experience of time and separation, there comes a moment when everything must end. Even still, energy never dies. Your consciousness, which is one with the divine consciousness, is also external, is also eternal. This portal points us to the truths. It is the portal where we remember eternity and realize that it is us. There is a deep magic here. Clear the fear, listen deeply to the silence, discover a wise presence within the silence, and feel the comfort and the safety that arise when you make friends with the relentless mystery of this energy. And for me, reading that, it kind of felt unexpected, you know. I just opened the book, found the page, and started to read. You know, so for anybody that's had any loss, deepest condolences, you know, deepest condolences. But I'm going to go into this energy of the other card that came through, which is in the energy of sunrise. So there's definitely some type of an ending here. There's this ending of some type of grief, you know. So every sunrise is a portal filled with magic and possibility, much like the miraculous moment when the pristine liquid light of the sun newly appears on the horizon. A beautiful new day is dawning in your life now. On this new day, you are free to create a fresh life pattern and a momentum for yourself. You are free to release yesterday completely and to arise renewed in your body, mind, and spirit. What do you want to experience in this new day? And what do you want to let go of? What worn out beliefs, habits, and expectations can you leave in the past so you can step into this day with nothing but the pursuit intentions and most sparkling self-regard? Today, you can redefine your identity according to the most beautiful vision of yourself, because that is who you are. Do you wish you had dared to dress a certain way, try a hobby or a career, or move to another region of the world? While you may have told yourself you just weren't that person, today, in this new day that is dawning for you now, you can see that you not only are that person, but that you've always been that person. So you are now free to reinvent yourself as that bold, courageous person you are in truth. The sun is rising on your behalf, on your beautiful spirit, and your heart is shining more and more brightly by the second. The time is right to make a bold move to mark this new day, whether symbolic or literal. For example, you might make a symbolic statement of your renewal by switching up your hairstyle, changing your name, or waking up before dawn and reverently watching the sunrise. A more literal way of moving with this new energy current would be a change of careers. Share a truth about yourself with friends and family, or embark on a new field of study. The point is not to change for change's sake, but for the sake of letting go of what is no longer serving you, so you can finally be your most authentic self. Fully allow this day to dawn in your life by leaving behind what isn't in alignment with your truth, and boldly declaring yourself to be who you've always been. When you do this, you have nothing to fear. While old conditions and relationships may fall away, you will quickly attract new situations and the relationships that are far more ideal and resonate much more strongly with who you are. So I'm going to pull some major arcana energy in this energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with. I'm going to pull 3 cards. So let's see, in regards to this energy, for those I'm connecting with, tell me more about this energy of the end. And the card that wants to come through is the energy of the moon. So this is the upside of the moon. This is something that's being suppressed, you know, and I can kind of see that in this energy of the underworld. But celebration is right behind that. I'm hearing celebration of life. Year 25, which was last year, may be very significant. I'm also being brought back to 2027. Not 2027, it may be relevant, but 2007, I'm also being brought back to. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, for those that I'm connecting with, show me the current energy. And this is the energy of strength. So we've got Cancer and Leo energy here. So let's see, in regards to this energy of sunrise, I feel like this is an upcoming energy for you, you know, the aftermath I'm hearing. And we've got this energy of the Wheel of Fortune that's here in the reverse. And this is already the back of the Wheel of Fortune. But whatever this is, I can see it's taking you strength and it's taking you courage to get through this cycle, you know. But there's definitely transformation here. It's at the bottom of the deck. So in regards to these energies, for those I'm connecting with, tell me more about this energy of the moon. A couple cards want to fall through, and this is 3 cards want to fall through. So it's inner child, entrapment, and family tribe. I'm not going to take all of those. I just want to get 1 card in regards to this energy of the moon, for those that may be resonating. This has got everything to do with what's ending here for someone. I shared a song on my community page today, A Bridge Over Troubled Waters, is what I was picking up on. I've been picking up on it even in the messages that I'm going to try and edit together. The energy was coming through strongly, especially in the energy of the High Priestess. You know, it was like the High Priestess was a bridge. A High Priestess was an open channel, you know. But I'm not going to get too much into that energy unless I see it come through. But unleash your creativity. Card number 31 is at the bottom of the deck. It's like whatever this energy is that's put you in this energy of the moon, suppressed emotions. It's like transmute that energy, you know, into something positive, into some type of a positivity, rising phoenix energy. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the moon for those that I'm connecting with. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's here in the reverse. You know, someone may be holding back from what it is that they're trying to say, you know, or needing to say, again in this energy of suppressed emotions, in order to bring this happiness and bring in this day. I'm picking up on this energy of day boy and night girl type energy, moon and sun, but this is water and fire, you know. I'm picking up on this energy of someone knows what it is that they need to say to out some type of a fire here that's happening underwater. I'm seeing a vision right now. It's like this energy of believing the impossible. When you thought something wasn't possible, or you know, it's possible. When you thought that somebody may not be feeling that way or have the capacity to feel that way, they can feel that way. So let's see, in regards to this energy, I want to get one more card in regards to the energy of the moon. Why is the energy of the moon here? It's falling into the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, which is here in the reverse. And this energy is number 10, which we're in this energy of 10, you know, 2026. And we've got patience here, card number 23, that's here in the reverse. It's like somebody can't wait for something to happen fast enough. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the strength, why is this energy here of the strength, center of this message and the heart of the matter? Something about your intentions you're needing to focus on also. Again, somebody may need to clean up their intentions, you know, we've got this energy of beauty. Show your strength, you know, your inner beauty. Regardless of how you may appear on the outside, this is about your inner beauty. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the Wheel of Fortune, why is the energy of the Wheel of Fortune here? Family and tribe. This card's been wanting to come through over the last few days. It's been at the bottom of the deck. Finally, family and tribe is standing forward. I'm picking up on this energy, going back to my channel, the energy beginning of this message. Remember that you're not alone, you know, as it is above, so it is below. Your ancestors, your ascended masters, the Most High, your animal spirits, they're all around you, guiding you, protecting you, leading you in particular directions. In directions you may not even understand why you may have gone there, you know, in a chart at the bottom of the deck. But you just move accordingly, you know, you go with the flow. Something was left behind. Pay attention to the signs was left behind. So let's see. In regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with, tell me more about this energy of patience that's here in the energy of the moon. I was just going to say a cycle will soon close, you know. This is the energy of balance yourself, direction, growth, and life stages. Things is happening in stages for you right now, and it may be not happening within your time frame, but it's definitely happening for you, you know. A cycle will close, but something is being broken down into quarters. I found myself saying this in the message which I was referring to. Something is being broken down into quarters. The overall message of the previous message was the energy of the future, card number 4. Again, this is where I was getting this energy of something being broken down into quarters. Someone's taking small portions, small bites. This is definitely to do with healing. And again, this can be, I'm picking up on a type of a physical healing here. There is light at the end of the tunnel, you know. Family may be coming forwards to help and support you during this time. You may not even want to hear from certain family. I'm paying attention. It's this energy of family that may be communicating to you. I'm paying attention to the hands over the ears. At one point, you may not have had nothing to say nor hear from whosoever this family members are. You was more tapped into the energy of your tribe that was bringing you light, motivation, inspiration that was helping you through this energy of this underwater realm, you know. Something about that here. But let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, why is this energy of say what you mean? Here, in regards to the energy of this message, embrace your inner gypsy wants to come through. And we've got upskill, work, career, and crossroads. You're seeing some type of potential right now, you know. And I feel like that's why something is taking its time, because there was something that was needed to be seen more clearly. You know, there was things that you may have been missing along the way on your journey. You may be connected to nature spirits like elves and fairies, rock formations. So let's see, in regards to this energy, what's the energy of beauty here in regards to this energy of strength, center of this message in the heart of the matter? Re-energize your life. It says clear, positive space and harmony. Something is taking its time. Something is, you know, this is all happening in divine timing. Whatever this cycle is that you may feel is not closing up quick enough for you, it's happening in divine timing. It's part of your life purpose, you know. Something's bringing you deep within you. It's like as deep as you look out into the universe is as deep as you need to look into yourself. You know, tap into your inner strength, this courage energy to pull you from this energy of the underwater realm. There's definitely a transformation in the Fool card. You know, then you may have had many hesitations from since a child I'm being brought back to here in this bottom of the deck here. But you've seen some type of light at the end of the tunnel. You may be hearing or feeling or sensing some type of celebration. I'm saying that because transformation is right behind that. I'm picking up on this energy of 1010. Numerology, it's up to you. That's the energy of choice. And this is the energy of entering through, you know. You may feel like you're secluded, like you're in a world of your own type of an energy is what I'm picking up on, just as I'm reading the energies of the cards here at the back. But you've come far. Going back to what I was channeling, you've come a long way. I can see that within this energy. So let's see, in regards to this energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with. Show me the energy of family and tribe. There's definitely this energy of someone stepping up, you know, or stepping forward. Tell me more about this energy. Someone seeing who their real family and tribe are is what I'm picking up on here. It may have taken some time, you know. You may have had to cleanse yourself from certain people, places and things. And there's that energy of detox, you know. You've learned some things along the way of what you've needed to do in order to release certain people, places and things. Whole self-health, natural therapies, balance, you know. It's falling into this energy when things may not have felt like it was going in your favor in no time at all. You know, like the world was against you, you know, nothing was spinning in your favor is what I'm picking up on. But it's in this energy of needing to have patience. Patience has been your virtue is what I'm hearing right now. All of this has kind of been like a learning ground, a learning curve in order for this moment when you in this energy of upskill, helping others, you know, through this same energy of the underwater realm. The card that's coming through, standing up tall here, is go after your goals. persist in courage and adventure. It feels like whatever was missing is now being found. You know, you've got a support team that's behind you. As it is above, so it is below, guiding and protecting you, defending, I'm hearing, within this moon energy. It's this energy of where to go next. I want to connect with the animal spirit. So let's see, in regards to those that I'm connecting with, in this energy of the ending. So we've got Phoenix and Otter energy here, and we've got Hyena energy at the bottom of the deck. And the Phoenix energy is here in the reverse. It's in this energy of upskill. It's giving me this energy, as I was saying, you're in this energy of a training field, you know, learning things, learning how to overcome things, learning how to detox yourself and re-energize yourself from certain people, places and things from in the past, building your strength and your courage for the task ahead, you know, type of an energy. I feel like the Phoenix is in the reverse because this wholeness is not fully whole yet, you know. It's neither here in the reverse nor the upright. There's still some things that's needed to be finalized. Is the kind of an energy I'm picking up on. And we've got this energy of the Otter, which is here in the reverse. So I want to read the energy of the Otter from the book. So the Otter, unobstructed joy, playfulness and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the Otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have the giddiness and the reverence for life itself, without the presence of doubt, worry or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more Otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The Otter card begs that these questions. So the Otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precise place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. But the Otter energy is here in the reverse. But it's here in the reverse in the energy of re-energize, patience, you know, healing takes time. So it reads here, when in balance, full of love and needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy, sighs and makes silly excuses. To bring into balance, dance, party or celebration. And we can see that there's a celebration right after this energy of emerging, I'm hearing, from the underwater realm. That's already here, this is ended, you know. But there's still something that's kind of keeping somebody in a gloom. So in the energy of the Phoenix, so freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. The Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burying bridges or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the Phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind, and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through any baggage we no longer run from, who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The starkness and the dead weight fall into the ashes, and the lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirits up and up. As we begin to recognize ourselves again, we may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign that the fire of transformation is upon your wings. The ancient yogis believed that our heaviest karmas resides in the first chakra, the base chakra. The earth in center is also called, or your root chakra. The ancient of the phoenix begins here. And as the entanglement of karmas is slowly burned, it rises from the ashes towards the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. And the third chakra is your solar plexus energy, choices, decisions, boundaries. It falls into that energy. Someone's at a crossroads is what I'm picking up on here. It's like the phoenix is rising, but someone is kind of stopped midway. It's almost like someone's looking back. There's an energy I'm picking up on here. So let's see, in regards to the energies that you may be dealing with outside of yourself, that may be keeping you, that's blocking the energy of the otter. Let's see, what's the energy that's blocking this energy of the otter? The card that's falling into the ground is the fish. I'm going to read this one from the book also, Fish Energy. So restlessness, change of focus, lost in the current. The fish loves to be submersed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement and more movement. The Roman lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships, which all the possibilities out there is the vast waters. The fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, as the peace and the calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable and travels well. When out of balance, distracted, changes mind often. To bring into balance, set a small goal and accomplish it. So let's see, in regards to this energy, let's see what's the energy that the ascended masters, your angels, are guiding you to be in at this time, as you move into this energy of the rising phoenix, this new beginning. Cobra energy wants to come through, and these hyenas are still at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to read this energy of Cobra, which is fire energy. So pausing, waiting, an inner teacher. It says the cobra represents a teacher of spiritual guardian. The cobra hovers and watches, every present, every protecting, ever loving. The essence of the cobra is found deep within us in the form of the inner teacher and manifests extremely in those special guides who've led us along our path. What would it feel like to be a student again? What are you ready to learn? Remember the old saying, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When in balance, a student of life, humble and wise. When out of balance, a know-it-all, egotistic. To bring into balance, taking a class and study. And this is the second time this energy has come out. It came out in another deck that I used in the message, which I said I need to piece together, There's something that you've learned in this energy of being under the sea that you may still need into, you watch some movies and someone may emerge from the sea. It's not even a movie, it's more like a cartoon or something. And as they can't come out of the water, they spit out a fish, because there's still some residue of what may have been left when you was in this energy, Get one more card in regards to this energy alongside this energy of the cobra. And again, this energy of the cobra is kind of alerting me to this energy of say what you mean. So let's see, tell me more about this energy in addition with the Cobra here, in regards to the energy that you're needing to be in at this time. Let's get one more card, last shuffle. Got Unicorn. Believe in who you are. You know, it may be a mystery to many. And we've got Raccoon energy at the bottom of the deck. But Unicorn energy is another message from Spirit. Another Spirit message here. For some reason I can't find the unicorn. Oh yeah, here it is. So it says, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago. The mind answers, maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and our encapsulates our wavering beliefs in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It's a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable or the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there's something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you began your quest for answers. The unicorn and the sixth chakra. It's no surprise that the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. The center is called your command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and the present, whilst this third eye peers into the future. Okay, so I've been in a pause for quite a while, I've been away from the table. But since coming back, I've literally tapped back into this energy. And I'm picking up on this energy of somebody from your past who there's like a judgment type of an energy around here. Especially when I look into the energy of the Cobra. I'm seeing a type of a judgment energy. Somebody from your past who may have been, I'm picking up the energy and the word of skeptical, you know. Somebody may have been skeptical about who you are, going back into the energy and the questions around the unicorn energy. Your connection with spirit is what I'm hearing. This could be people from your own family and tribe, ex-out family. This could just be from those from your tribe. This is the kind of energy that I was picking up on. Even within the pause, I feel like for those of you that's emerging from this energy of the other realm, the underwater realm, it's a skepticalness, you know. I pick up on this energy in the energy of the fish. The fish is all about movement, but yet the otter's in this energy of the imbalance. It's kind of giving off an untrustworthy energy. I'm seeing this energy of the rising phoenix in this energy of the upskill card. But as the energy of the phoenix card is placed, it's covering the energy of the teacher and the student. one student here, but still there's another 3 students listening. 3 of Pentacles is energy, gaining some type of whole self and health, some type of balance here, some type of therapy through the hard times. I'm trying to get myself back into this message. I've just been channeling since coming back on. But even during the pause, as I was saying, it's this kind of an energy of you're feeding yourself. I literally have something to eat, but I'm channeling. But you're feeding yourself through this pause, being in this energy of underwater, immersed within the bottle of your emotions is the kind of energy that's coming through. Going back into the energy of, or the year of 2023 may be significant, where you gained a lot of inner strength, where you tapped into your inner beauty. You know, in this energy of the Cobra, I asked, what's the energy you're needing to be in currently? You know, for the energy of the rising phoenix, there's a pause, there's a wait. That's how what the Cobra describes. I'm hearing right now, let them think what they want to think. You know, you can only be who you are, is what I'm hearing. But during this time of this pause, I'm in this energy of, I paid attention to all of the cards that kind of landed in this energy. But this card of go after your dreams, your path is clear. You know, that's the energy that I'm picking up on. There's no cards there other than the energy of the moon. I feel like something is going to be discovered around the moon, which is on the 19th. But whenever you're hearing this message again, my messages are timeless. I believe it's when you're most needing to hear the message. But at this energy, currently, wherever it is, your path is clear. You know, you may be in this energy of a pause. Let them think what they want to think. I keep hearing. It's this energy of some people may have read you wrong, is what I'm picking up on here. But let's just see. I was kind of drawn back to this deck. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the rising phoenix, why's the phoenix here in the reverse? A mouth ain't set to lie. Pay attention to the red flags in a repeated story told by many. Skeptical energy is what I'm picking up on. A higher perception may be needed. So let's see, in regards to this energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with. Why is the energy of the otter in the reverse here? Someone wants you to just listen. Love and anger cannot collaborate. Love cannot live with anger. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message, why is this energy of the fish here? In regards to the energy of this message, moving forward. Tell me more about this energy. So it says, if you can't take the heat, then come out of the kitchen. In this energy of this tribe, it's almost, it's kind of giving me this energy of again, school ground bullying, test of times, you know. Someone seeing if you can move in the same movement as the fish, you know. Testing your intelligence is what I'm hearing. Let them think what they want to think. You're a natural fish is what I'm hearing. So let's see, in regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm resonating with. What's the energy of the fish here? What's the energy of the fish here in regards to the energy of this message? And we've got pick up your crown and stand in your power and speak your truth. Someone's holding back in the energy of the cobra. I'm going to clarify the energy of the cobra. So let's see, in regards to this energy of the cobra, and for those I'm connecting with, what's the most important message here? Heal from the inside out. I'm hearing right now, you can only teach with your last mistake, you know. Let's see what this card is, the one that fell to the ground. Karmic family, karmic cycle, karmic partner, some type of third party interference, you know. There's something that you're sensing. Some outside forces, some outside energy. I'm hearing before you make your grand appearance is what I'm hearing. But the card that also wants to come through is the more you clear, the more you hear. I feel like this is an outside discovery. This is a conclusion. I feel that is coming, or that is being made about you and your journey. You know, there's some type of a I'm seeing a panel right now in my mind's eye of people making some type of a decision, passing some type of a judgment. This can be family, this can be soul tribe. Let's see, tell me more about this energy of the unicorn in regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with. Tell me more about the energy of this unicorn. Someone's figuring out that there's no fine line between love and hate. You know, this is about your decisions and your consequences. Your choices, your decisions, and the consequences of your choices and your decisions. Someone's figuring out something the hard way, you know. I'm hearing right now, who don't hear must feel. My mum used to say it to me all the time. So, karmic partner, the other person, fraught. This is somebody I'm picking up on the energy of. Somebody who didn't want to hear at one point of time is now listening. In this energy of birds of a feather flock together. Someone's retracting, going back on themselves is what I'm hearing. This is somebody from your past that may have been skeptical in regards to you and your journey and what it is that you may be doing, how it is that you may have handled certain situations that you were in. Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. It's here in the reverse. Someone's no longer in the situation that they was in. You know, someone's now in this energy of healing from the inside out. In this energy of picking up your crown, or needing to pick up your crown and stand in your power and speak your truth. You're seeing, or you or somebody who you're connected to is seeing something now from a higher perspective. It's only a matter of time is what I'm hearing. All mouths ain't set to lie. Pay attention to the red flags and in a repeated story told by many. And this energy of logic came through. Someone is thinking something through very carefully in this energy of the moon and what may be revealed and may not be revealed during this moon cycle. But I'm going to clarify this energy. Tell me more about this energy of the moon in regards to this message for those that I'm connecting with. So it says, the child on the mother's back don't know the full length of the road. I'm picking up on this energy of that you can't carry everybody, you know. So let's see. Sometimes you have to let certain things go. Only your friends know your secret and only your friends can reveal it. And it's falling into this energy of a higher perception. May be needed within a situation. Somebody may be trying to knock down your crown as they're seeing your rising. You know, you in this energy of the rising phoenix, healing from the inside out. You know, again, all mouths ain't set to lie. Pay attention to the red flags in a repeated story. Love and anger can't collaborate. Love can't build with anger. Someone's just waiting to see something. So let's just see in regards to this energy of go after your goals. Tell me more about this energy of go after your goals for those that I'm connecting with regards to the energy of this message. Just as I was about to stop, one more came through. But let's see, this card says, appreciate all that you have, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because that's where you're going to create from, you know, blank canvas. Go after your goals. This may involve some kind of speaking, teaching, some type of self-expression of all that you've been through, all that you've overcome, your testimony of all that you've been defended and guided and protected from, you know, type energy. I think I saw a card go over here. Every cloud has a silver lining. Even when you make a mistake, you know, I pay attention. I decided to keep this card even though I made a mistake. But again, every cloud has a silver lining. Every little step, you know. This card reads, if you do the crime, you must pay the time. But it's here in the reverse. I pay attention, and it's falling into the energy of the child on the mother's back wouldn't know the full length of the road. In this energy of logic, I feel like somebody may discover something about a child during the moon cycle, regardless of when you hear this message. The next moon cycle we're going to be having is on the 19th of January or the 18th of January, which is in around about a week from now. There's this energy of needing to rest, you know, gain your strength and your courage during this time. This may be something that's going to try to affect the way how you may see yourself, how you may see others, you know. But it's falling into this energy of cleanse, clear, the energy of whole self and health, natural therapies, balance, needing to see something from a higher perception. Other card that came through is warning or alibi. Boy, somebody just wants you to listen. They want to get something off their chest. But it almost kind of feels to me like a kind of an egotistical way that somebody wants to get something off their chest. You know, like they want a reaction out of you to see how you deal with whatever this unexpected message may be. But let's just see, I want to see, why is the energy of the strength card here? Center of this message and the heart of the matter for those that I'm connecting with. So we got who God bless, no man curse. History has a funny way of repeating itself. Generational debts, karmic patterns. And it's falling into this energy of only your friends know your secrets and only your friends them can reveal it. Whatever this is that someone's trying to do to knock you off your crown, you've overcome this, you know. You see things from a different perspective here. No smoke without fire. If it no gossa, it almost gossa, you know. There's something that, you know, it may rattle your cage, is what I'm hearing in this energy of the cobra. But just pause. Just pause. I'm hearing one of my freestyles. Generational X, and that them call me curse breaker, land maker. Teach me picnic them for have a skill or a trader. Anger, watch for your temper. Do not make no fool put you in no cage. Anger, today I for them, tomorrow I for you. Show the world you is one of the few. Anger, watch for your temper. Somebody may be trying to test you right now and it could get out of hand. But remember all that you've learned when you was in this energy of the underwater realm, you know. Remember that every cloud has a silver lining. Appreciate all that you have, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Your path is now clear, you know. These people are just using low vibrational, what they think is logic to try and bring you down in a situation because of your rise right now. But don't watch that, don't study them. Study something more positive that's going to help you ascend to where it is that you're heading to in this energy of upskill and career. So let's see, in regards to this energy, trying to remember the energy that came through. The world card, the Wheel of Fortune that's here in the reverse. Why's the Wheel of Fortune here in regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with? Let's get a couple more cards. It's falling into the energy of go after your goals. Beware of an earth angel chaser. Maybe after your energy, I was gonna say your intuition, but I wanted to say your inner beauty, your inner creation, your inner your essence. And we've got this energy of karmic cycles. Karmic cycles will illuminate our weaknesses sooner or later. That's what someone's trying to push your buttons, you know. But it's not your monkey and it's not your circus. Remember who God bless, no man can curse, you know. Don't hesitate, meditate, and go after your goals. Appreciate all that you have. Silver lining in every cloud. So let's just get one more card in regards to this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse? It's falling onto the energy of be aware of an earth angel chaser. There's no thin line between love and hate. Choices, decisions, and the consequences of structure and discipline and healing. You know, don't forget everything that you've learned, you know, discipline, structure in regards to your healing. This is falling into the energy of beware of a earth angel chaser, honeymoon period. Or is it true colors, red flags are now being shining? You've seen somebody for who they are. Slippery is what I'm hearing. A karmic cycle will always illuminate the weaknesses of who somebody is sooner or later. Then you have to tell yourself this is not your monkey and not your circus and pick up your crown. But history has a funny way of repeating itself. Generational debts, karmic patterns. So let's see in regards to this energy of family and tribe. 2 hard days. Beware of a earth angel chaser. I told you once and I told you twice. I can feel the energy coming through. 2 hard days. The same day the pear drops isn't the same day the pear will rotten. One misfortune is not a total destruction. Something may have taken place, you know, but nothing that's not repairable is what I'm picking up on here in some cases. But let's see, tell me more about this energy of family and tribe for those that I'm connecting with. And again, there may be some that you know that you have cut off, and I feel like at this moment of time, in some cases, that should be the way it should be. I'm just kind of drawn to the card here, where this person is not listening in the upright. Or maybe this is the case, depending on how this message may resonate with you. Maybe it's time now to hear somebody out, you know, but have structure and discipline. And don't forget what it is that what you've healed from. Now, this is my Tower energy card. This is coming from a song where me speaking a many tongue, but me come to stop the confusion for everyone. You're explaining something to somebody about exactly who you are, you know. But I pay attention that the cards come through in the reverse. So again, you've remembered a thing or two whilst you've been in this energy of trapped in a bottle of emotions, you know. You've learned to humble yourself and look at the positive in all things. Even in whatever this karmic family, friend situation may have been, you've learned to look at the positive. This could be something of when you was a minor under the age of 18. Or this could just be you saying, anybody under the age of 18, you got time for. Anybody over the age of 18 who's actually legal and liable for their own actions and is a part of something here from your past. You know, not your monkey, not your circus. It's in the energy of. It's a stern, disciplined structure type of an energy. Being mindful of the lines that you're crossing and those that can cross your lines. is what I'm picking up on here. You're no longer in this energy of being too hard-headed. You're fully aware of the earth angel chasers and those that will put a smile on their face, but it's got so many red flags behind it. But I'm going to close up this message actually because I'm just noticing the time. So let's see, I'm going to just pull a few angel messages to close this message. So let's see, for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message, in the energy of go after your dreams, after your goals. Goddess, it says express your divine feminine energy, embracing this magical intuition and nurturing qualities. It's falling into the energy of who God bless, no man curse. Let's get a couple more cards in regards to the energy. And we've got this twin flame energy that wants to come through. So let's see what else wants to come through in regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with. I'm picking up on this energy, or somebody may have taken you out of your goddess energy for a hot minute, you know. But I feel like somebody wants you to just listen. Somebody may feel like you're too hard-headed, you know, that you may not listen. But let's see. In regards to this energy of the twin flame, it says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship, one that may have tested you, you know, but it's also attached to this karmic energy. It says you are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye, as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healthy teaching and guidance, not only for yourself but for others. I didn't realize when this card came out, but it reads, a dream is only a hallucination until it's executed. Somebody may be constantly telling themselves this, affirmations, vision boards, you know, manifestation. Cancel, clear and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting in form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances, as your words determine your outcome. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. So love and light and peace and blessings to each and every one of you.